Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
They were the feel-good story of the regional championship round, which begs the question, just how much Cinderella juice would the Central Panthers have left in their volleyball voyage? Home court advantage was a plus tonight, but from here on out, they were in the deep end of the pool competition-wise. Central starting tonight with the Lady Bullets of Williamsville, a very, very good team, a very, very lively crowd on hand to let Central try to win this game. Game number one, well, it was a 4-1 game at this point. Central serving and some beautiful blockage action right here by Kiana Flessner to get her team back into this. However, strange run in the middle of this game. Brandy Donnelly of Williamsville went on a serving rush, and it was an epic one. Included 3 aces in the run, and I counted as many as 11 points at that point. Might have been more than that when it was all said and done, but she staked her team to a considerable lead. Central trying to come back. Some more defense right here. It's going to start right there with Erin Flessner with the block. Madison Steinkamp's going to get her team back on a little mini run in the middle of game number one. Serving right here, Tori Conover at the other end of it. As I mentioned, Madison Steinkamp working the wing and putting down some defense as well. And then it's Kiana Flessner again. But Central loses game one 25-10 and 25-9 in the second one, as Williamsville proves to be every bit as good as we thought they were. Central's fine season comes to an end. Up next for Williamsville, a showdown with DMAC. Man, were they impressive tonight in beating up on Springfield Lutheran. That game went forever, thus the late highlights tonight. DMAC now, I believe, 34-1 on the season. Let's go to 1A tonight. We take you to Carrollton. Routt versus Payson Seymour. The Routt fans, crazy as always. Payson Seymour off to the good start right here. It's Caitlin Wolf with a setup for Kylie Gregg, who throws down hard right here. Then it's Harley Flessner keeping Payson in the match with a beautiful, beautiful shot right there. Routt, though, would win the first game thanks to some serving fun from Cheyenne Yokish, who'd throw down the ace right here. Krista McGee coming up strong right here with some defense in this one as well. Game number one ends up going to Routt thanks to the defense right there. Game number two ends up going to Payson. Game one, 25-19 as Routt would rally. Game number two, all Payson in this one as they win that one 25-10. But in game number three, Routt ends the Lady Indian season with some nifty, nifty defense, winning that third game 25-19. Up next for the Lady Rockets of Routt, Patrick Gibson's team moves on to take on Edinburgh, who was a 2-1 winner, upset winner, I should say, over Calhoun tonight. So Routt and Edinburgh going at it. The hopes in 1A all now ride with Routt on this side of things, at least the south side of things. On the north side, we've got another team still alive. That is the West Prairie Lady Cyclones. As they take care of business, the Crank Zone goes on the road, and they get things done tonight up at Wethersfield, beating Varna Midland 2-0. Hannah Messick tonight with 24 assists and 10 digs. The good news is West Prairie won. The bad news is who awaits them in the finals coming up on Thursday. They take on perennial powerhouse Mount Pulaski, a 2-0 winner over Wethersfield in that one. We've also got highlights tonight from up north, as we've got a beautiful matchup between our good friends from Jacksonville taking on a really, really loaded ball club tonight from Civic Memorial. Jacksonville going to work in this one, and all sorts of good stuff from Ellie Hinton early on as the Lady Crimsons jump out, and they're really never going to relent in this game. Huge night was had by Jalen Keene. We could call her Jalen Kill because that's what she was tonight. And Maggie McNeil also with a huge night on the kill department. She had 7 kills, more Keene right here. This is why the Division I schools love her. She gets up to get down. Keene again. She was just ridiculous tonight. Another huge double-digit kill night for her. 25-7 in game one. Jacksonville takes care of business 25-12 in the second game. As you see Miss Keene coming right into your living room. That's frightening for Halloween, the way she throws down all Jacksonville tonight as the Crimsons are rolling on. They get the win 2-0. As I mentioned, 25-7, 25-12. Up next for them, a showdown with Mattoon. That on Thursday night. Mattoon was a 2-0 winner tonight over Rochester. We've got soccer for you as well. Great news all around. We'll start you off in beautiful Moberly tonight. The Hannibal Pirates taking on a pretty good Mexico team tonight, but Mexico had no answer in this one. Tyler Thomure with the goal right there. Then later on the corner, it's redirected here, and Aaron White's going to come up with the goal that made it 2-0. The Pirates get their 20th win on the season, move on to the district championship game as they end up winning this one by the final count of 3-0. Up next for them, a showdown with Moberly, who beat Marshall tonight 3-2. Was your final in that ball game as well. That takes place on Thursday back in Kirksville. The news also good for the Canton Tigers tonight, taking on Lutheran St. Peter's. Canton looking to go to 11-2 on the season, and I tell you what, We were all the way down in beautiful St. Peter's tonight. Not a good start for the Tigers, though, as Lutheran scored less than 2 minutes into the ball game, but Canton would respond in kind. 3 minutes later, Austin Hoeing going to break free, get the ball in the box, and roll it past the keeper to make it 1-1 at that point. Later, an excellent free kick coming here from David McReynolds at midfield, which would allow Tyler Neiman the first of 2 of his goals on the night as he punches that home niftily right there. Also, one more coming right here for you as Logan Brown punches it home. All Canton tonight as they win and roll on. Final count in this one was 4-2. The Tigers will show down and show out with Christian coming up on Thursday night. One last note to pass along soccer-wise. Congratulations to a pair of Quincy products who are now all-staters. They are Taylor Reese from Quincy Notre Dame and Blake Herman from Quincy High School. All good. Great soccer season in Illinois, and the soccer season rolls on in Northeast Missouri thanks to the fine showing tonight from both Hannibal and from Canton. Also, 2 quick volleyball scores. Culver Stockton down in 5 games tonight to Mo Valley. Quincy University rallies from 2 games down to beat Illinois Springfield in 5 games as well, Rob.